When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Riverview RV Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
The weather still might be cold, but it's never too early to think about how you want to spend those upcoming summer days. Owyhee Federal Credit Union is running their recreational loan special that offers 90 days no payments and terms up to 15 years. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and let the girls at Owyhee Federal Credit Union get you ready for those sunny days ahead.
People helping people. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Guffs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Grossenberg Implement wants to salute all students involved in FFA and take a moment to recognize the leadership paths that organization offers to our youth. National FFA Week is an opportunity for everyone to explore the incredible opportunities that are available to youth in agriculture across our nation. Grossenberg Implement supports National FFA Week and the optimistic future that it provides. For all the incredible achievements reached by FFA participants nationwide, Grossenberg Implement says congratulations.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Knowles wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and drgnews.com.
Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is your premier spot to watch all the sports, from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us, broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Fieldhouse in Pierre.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Dan O's Marine in Fort Pierre is now selling Vexus and Alumacraft boats and Manitou pontoons. Dan O's is the only Vexus dealer in South Dakota. Come in and see our new selection of Vexus boats for your fun on the water. They still service Yamaha and Mercury motors. We can also supply your rigging needs from Minn Kota and Ghost trolling motors, or Hummingbird, Lowrance, and Garmin depth finders. We also carry tubes, skis, and ski ropes, and can even order knee boards. Stop in today or give us a call at 605-224-6612.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Governors!
At Wilbur Ellis, our forward-thinking approach to crop protection, nutrition, and seed development combines years of service and expertise to the latest technology wherever you are, whatever your needs. We offer seed sales, providing Integra, DeKalb, and NK seed, fertilizer and chemical application, which includes ground and air spray, and more. Much more. We're proud to sponsor all area sports and activities, with locations in Miller, Highmore, and Blunt. Wilbur Ellis.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436. Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, The Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at dancingsky.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/Learn and Earn today.
Why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt. And there are epic moments.
Slide, slide, slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
In today's ever-changing housing market, you need a proactive mortgage lender who can guide you through every turn of the process, from your loan application all the way to closing. Jessica Jonkak with First National Bank in Pierre is dedicated to providing that level of service to her customers and making your home purchasing dreams a reality. Call Jessica today at 605-201-5254 or visit firstnationalbanks.com to learn more. First National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision. But C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong. Because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is fourth generation family owned and operated.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota-made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website, dimmickdairy.com, or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
Scott Darno with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow. The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic! Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
Synergy's Sign Company, the area's newest sign company in Platte. We offer signage solutions for your business, from custom signs and banners to digital displays, autographics, and more. We'll help your business create a memorable impression. Synergy Sign Company, from custom signs to digital displays. Give us a call at 605-337-2686 or visit us online at synergysignco.com.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
Part by Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, TMA, Lariat Lanes, Wagner Auto, Gators Pizza, Pasta and Subs, Bauman Lumber, Ferding Electric, Oahe Federal Credit Union, and Edgewood Healthcare. These special in-game sponsors bring you Governor Basketball. Potsdam Agency State Farm Insurance, the Hughes County Sheriff's Department, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Central Dakota Eye Care, Envirotech, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, Wealth Partners, Ameriprise Financial, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, and Gales Gas Service.
Now, here, Governor Basketball.
And a very good evening to you. We welcome you to Riggs High Gym in Pierre, where tonight we bring you Pierre Governor Basketball. The Governors with their season-ending match, their final game at home here this evening as they take on the Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders. I'm Darren Boyle, in for Brian Oakland, who is covering the state wrestling meets out, or the state wrestling tournament out in Rapid City. It's been a good day for Pierre Governor wrestlers. We'll talk about that as we get a little bit deeper into our pregame show, brought to you by the folks at Potsdam State Farm Insurance. We broadcast here from the Hughes County Sheriff's Office broadcast booth. The Pierre Governors 11-7 on the season, currently the number 9 seed in AA basketball. Things could change for the Governors if they could pick up a victory or two in their final regular season games. But currently set as a number 9 seed, they would go on the road if the season ended today. And the Sodak 16, they would be on the road. If they could get a victory, one victory, and 2 would be great, but 1 for sure would vault them over and move them forward in the rankings. We'll talk about that in a little bit as well. Move them perhaps to the top 8, which would get them a home game in the round of 16 that will qualify state tournament teams. So a big weekend here for the Governors, who not a lot of prep time because of different things weather-wise, but everybody in the same boat. Sioux Falls, Roosevelt, same issues as well, as they have not had school for the last couple days. And so both of these teams kind of putting it together here in the final week of the regular season. Pierre again at Sioux Falls Jefferson on Monday night. Sioux Falls Roosevelt, they'll finish their regular season tomorrow at home as they take on Aberdeen Central. Sophomore game going on here. A couple minutes remain in this ball game. It's 52-39 currently. Sioux Falls Roosevelt out in front. The Pierre JVs with a victory earlier as they knocked off Sioux Falls Roosevelt in a good game that came down to the wire that finished up just a little while ago. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being part of the team, and they remind you to buckle up every trip and every time. We will take a 3-minute break, and when we return, we'll talk about how things are going for Pierre at the state wrestling tournament. We'll talk about what's going on basketball-wise in the wide, wide world of AA basketball in South Dakota. We'll have much more conversations with the coaches as well. We do all of that as our pregame continues on River 92.7.
This is John with Potsdam State Farm. We all know February is the month of love, and the team at Potsdam State Farm wants to make sure that you have everything you love in life insured. Set an appointment with us during Insure Your Love Month and receive a sweet treat on us from South Dakota Popcorn in downtown Pierre. Set up an appointment to insure your love today by giving the team at Potsdam State Farm a call at 605-224-4173 or by stopping by the office at 1315 East Wells in Pierre.
Like cooking a bird, State Farm is there.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages start at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE extension 2. That's 833-605-5483 extension 2. And punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archive video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School Sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
One team. The Pierre Governors know what that means, and so do the men and women of the Hughes County Sheriff's Office. No matter how good you are, a good team makes you better. To be the best, that takes teamwork. If you want to know more about the Hughes County Sheriff's Office and their 361 team, log on at hughescounty.org and click on the Sheriff tab. The Hughes County Sheriff's Office and the Pierre Govs. Winning teams.
Back here at Riggs High Gym as we get ready for this boys basketball matchup. The Pierre Governors, Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders, both teams at 11-7. We're about 23 minutes away from the tip-off of the contest here tonight. As we mentioned, the Pierre Governors and boys and girls wrestlers doing a good job and having good things happen for them out at the state wrestling tournament in Rapid City. The championship matches are set. And Pierre has 9 different wrestlers who will be going for championships this evening. In the girls' side, 106-pound Sydney Uhrig is in the championship match, along with Gianna Stanglin at 132, Marley Shorter at 190 pounds, and Sierra McFarlane at 285 wrestle for championships tonight for Pierre. On the boys' side, at 113 pounds, Alex Odekoven, Tristan Spencer at 138 pounds, Dagan Hausman at 160, Trey Lewis at 179 pounds, and Chance Sarda at 182 will be playing for will be wrestling for championships tonight. Deegan Huska at 160 pounds. Brian Oakland will have results from the championship matches later on this evening. Of course, Pierre Governor girls are on 1060 KGFX, a 7 o'clock tip-off, as Pierre's girls are at Sioux Falls Roosevelt. And as soon as that game is completed, we will move out west to the Western time zone, and we'll bring you coverage of those championship matches as we can throughout the evening on 1060 KGFX. Let's look at boys basketball here in South Dakota. We look at these two teams in particular, Sioux Falls Roosevelt and Pierre. We should mention seeding-wise, Sioux Falls Jefferson 17-1. They are the number 1 seed in AA boys. That will be the next opponent for Pierre. More on that in a little while. Sioux Falls Lincoln second, Mitchell, Yankton, and Sioux Falls Washington round out the top 5. Sioux Falls Roosevelt currently with 42.056 seeding points. They are the number 6 seed, leading Brandon Valley by about 0.2 of a seeding point. Harrisburg sets at number 8 with 41.684 points. Pierre, the number 9 seed, currently 41.444 seeding points. And you look at things, you get 50 points for a win over a good team, and that's an opportunity for Pierre here and again against Sioux Falls Jefferson on Monday night to pick up one of those victories. That should, in the grand scheme of things, move them forward with enough points to perhaps pass Harrisburg. Harrisburg has Watertown on tomorrow night. They have them at home. That is where the Tigers close out their regular season. And a big opportunity here for Pierre. They could get a victory here. It would go a long ways to moving up into that SODAC 16 field, and the top 8 get to be at home, and that is big for the opportunity is big for Pierre as they get ready to go to work here tonight. Games in AA basketball tonight across South Dakota. Sturgis is at Brookings tonight. Sioux Falls Jefferson is at Aberdeen Central. As we mentioned, Watertown is at Harrisburg. Sioux Falls O'Gorman is at the Corn Palace to take on Mitchell. Brandon Valley is at Huron tonight. Sioux Falls Lincoln is hosting Rapid City Stevens. Rapid City Central, Rapid City Stevens is at Sioux Falls, Washington, and Spearfish is at Yankton. Saturday in the AA ranks, it is Sioux Falls Lincoln hosting Rapid City Stevens. Sioux Falls Washington is hosting Rapid City Central. Sturgis is at Yankton. Watertown and Aberdeen Central. Brookings is hosting Spearfish. Brandon Valley is hosting Mitchell, and Sioux Falls Roosevelt, as we said, at home to close out their regular season as they host Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Big matchup. Let's move to girls basketball. Pierre currently with their 15-3 overall record. They are the number 2 seed as far as AA basketball is concerned. Just about a half of a seeding point behind Sioux Falls, Washington. The Lady Warriors 43.833 seeding points. The Governors 43.389. If they could run the table and win their final 2 games of the regular season, they could possibly move up to the number 1 seed. But Sioux Falls, Washington, they have games remaining on their schedule as well. 2 contests to be exact, and they could also hang on with victories as well. But the Governor girls putting together a very good season. They should be and will be at home when the SODAC 16 rolls around. In games in AA girls basketball tonight, Sturgis is at Brookings. O'Gorman is at Mitchell. Brandon Valley is at Huron. Sioux Falls Lincoln is hosting Rapid City Central. Sioux Falls Washington hosts Rapid City Stevens. Spearfish is at Yankton tonight. And Sioux Falls Jefferson hosting Aberdeen Central. Pierre is at Sioux Falls Roosevelt. It's on 1060 KGFX. It's a 7 o'clock tip-off tonight. And Harrisburg, they are at Watertown this evening. Pierre's girls will be at home. They'll finish up their regular season against Sioux Falls Jefferson on Monday. That is a game that was originally scheduled on Tuesday and got moved up. A 6 o'clock tip-off, 5:30 with the pregame on 1060 AM KGFX. And, of course, Pierre at Sioux Falls Jefferson boys. That is a 6 o'clock tip-off, and we'll have that contest for you on River 92.7. That is just a little bit of the information going on the final week of the boys basketball season as we get ready for the postseason down the road. We had the opportunity to talk to both head coaches. Our Keys to Success segment is next. And our Keys to Success is brought to you by the folks at Central Dakota Eye Care. We'll take a 3-minute break. And when we return, we'll talk to Brianna Kuzler of the Pierre Governors. This is coverage of Pierre Governor basketball on River 92.7.
Transports have been arriving and inventory is looking good. New, pre-owned, certified pre-owned, all price ranges, all makes and models. During the month of February, just to sweeten the deal, we have dinner certificates with every purchase. They can be used in most any restaurant in Pierre and Fort Pierre. See our inventory at beck-motors.com. Stop out today. Beck Motor Company, Pierre.
Have you found found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility, considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC. A registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Hey, DQ fans, spread the love with February's Blizzard Treat of the Month, Triple Truffle. It blends peanut butter, fudge, caramel truffles, and of course, that world-famous DQ soft serve. You heard that right, not one, not two, but 3 of the best truffles from the chocolate box. Show your love to that someone special this month with the Triple Truffle Blizzard Treat. Only at participating DQ locations. Happy tastes good.
You know that feeling? The feeling that things couldn't get any better? It's you at your best. Being your best means owning your health. It means not only meeting your goals, but crushing them, then setting new ones. Partner with an Avera primary care provider. We are right here to help you create health goals so you can feel your best and move forward to your healthiest self. Learn more at avera.org/checkup. Avera, moving health forward.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg.
Time for a Keys to Success segment. We talk to the coaches. At first, it's Brianna Kuzler of the Pierre Governors, coach 11-7, coming into your final week of the regular season. I think it's been an up and down year, but it's been a learning year for your squad.
Yeah, absolutely. Every single opportunity that we have to step on the floor, there's been growth, and that's what's most important with our guys. And whether we win or we win or we learn, and we learn when we're winning as well. But the losses that we've had, we've certainly learned from. And while we would like to have some of those back, that's not the reality. And so now it's just continuing to move forward and growing from some of the mistakes that we've made. And what better way than to be here on a Friday night?
And with the 2 games that you have remaining, I'm not a math wizard, and I'm not exactly sure, how things are going to work out. If you can possibly move up a lot seeding-wise, winning 2 games in this final weekend would help a lot. That I know, but you've got to be able to take care of business, and hopefully you can move up and get a game at home.
It's going to be really important for us to get good starts both tonight and on Monday, but especially tonight against a team like Roosevelt, who they're really athletic, and they have capabilities of getting hot, but then they also can kind of be up and down as well throughout the series of a game. So we want to make sure that we're limiting the runs that they're able to go on. But we can't emphasize enough the importance of these games, not only for seeding points, because, that's a bonus, that's icing on the cake. But at the same token, we've got to set ourselves up to be playing our best basketball going into postseason.
And I think it's a frame of mind. And, this is a group of kids that I think over the years it's kind of developed a little bit of battle testedness, if you will, a little bit of, big game experience, if not, maybe is the right term to use. But you just want them to be playing with a lot of fire, but also playing smart in these final 2 games.
That's what's going to be important is valuing every single possession. And we talk about it a lot, but really once you get into this crunch time and you're playing teams that are high into the rankings right here, it's every single possession matters. And we can't emphasize it enough, really. But not only defensively, but then especially offensively, and just making sure that we're demanding excellence out of one another and getting good ball reversals, and then giving ourselves opportunities by just how hard we're working.
What do you expect to see from the Rough Riders this evening?
Like I talked about, they're really athletic. They're going to be able, they can run all over the place. They're going to bring a lot of full court pressure. But we've got to make sure that we're staying disciplined and fundamental in the full court, and then also being able to keep an attack mentality in the half court as well against a team that does pressure quite a bit, because when they pressure and you get by that, then it's some open attacks and open lanes of an attack. So they're going to be flying all over the place. So we'll expect that. It should be a fun one tonight, though, with both groups, same record and a lot of athletes on the floor.
This last week has kind of been like it was in December. You haven't been able to have school for a couple days. Kind of gets the kids out of a routine a little bit. How much practice have you been able to get in, and what have you been able to do to prepare for tonight?
We've been able to practice enough. It's not a lot, but everybody's in the same boat, and that's just got to be the mindset that it doesn't matter. We know, and we're 18 games in right now. Practice is practice. We are certainly still breaking certain things down, but we've just got to be ready to play, and that good start tonight is going to be important for us moving forward, and then just being able to give ourselves second chance opportunities all night.
All right, Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.
Brianna Kuzler of the Pierre Governors, part one of our coaches' interviews. We're back after this on River 92.7.
Central Dakota Eye Care continues to grow. Hi, this is Dr. Matthew Blazek. I've recently joined the practice at Central Dakota Eye Care. I'm excited to move back to Pierre, and I am accepting new patients of all ages. We offer state-of-the-art equipment, trained staff, and the best selection of eyewear and contact lenses. Regular, yearly, comprehensive eye exams are key to finding eye problems before symptoms appear. Call us today at 224-6128 for an appointment. Central Dakota Eye Care, 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Better vision for a great life.
Part two of our coaches' interviews, we talked to Mitch Begeman of the Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders. And coaches, you finished your final weekend of the season, number 6. As far as the seeding points go, are you a math whiz? Can you understand whether you can move up or move down as far as the seeding points are concerned?
Yeah, it's something obviously every coach, I think, peeks at throughout the season. And for us, it's just I try to look at it once in a while, but I'm more focused on just how we play right now. And I think if we play well, it'll all take care of itself. But, there's going to be a lot of fluctuation, I feel like, in the next 4 days. A lot of teams play their last two games this weekend. But again, it's March almost, and you got to play your best basketball right now, and that's what it's all about.
And I get that from a lot of coaches that I talk to, and they say, the seeding points are fine, and it's nice to kind of understand where or what we might wind up doing in a week or so, but we've got to be playing good basketball when the season ends, and you've got two games remaining in your schedule to get that done.
Absolutely, and it starts tonight. Obviously, this team is very talented, and I don't care what their record says or where they're at. They are a very good basketball team, and it starts with their two horses in Lincoln and Jackson Edmond, and we know we have to contain those two tonight. We know they're going to score points, but we've got to do well enough defensively to keep them from not going off, and then we got to rebound the basketball. I think that's the biggest key for us tonight is we got to keep these guys off the boards and not giving them extra possessions. So.
And what the scouting report that I've gathered from your ball club is that you guys are very athletic and you do a lot of different things, and that makes you hard to plan for because you're going to press and you're going to get up and down, and you've got to be ready to do that from the opening tip.
Absolutely. We are kind of a unique team. We got a lot of faces this year, losing 10 seniors last year, but these kids have kind of they've kind of figured it out the last 2 years how we want to play, and they've adapted to it. But we're going to get up in the full court, and we're going to make them play offense or defensively in the half court as well. And we're just going to try to go play our best off of not having to practice the last 2 days or not getting to practice. But again, we're going to go out and give our best for 32 minutes, and we'll see what happens.
And at this point of the season, it would have been great to have some practice, but also if something happens weather-wise like what we've had happen and you can't practice, you kind of expect the kids to be able to kind of get focused on their own. And I think that's a big part of developing a basketball team is getting these kids to the point where they know what they need to do and you don't have to tell them.
Absolutely. We've practiced over 60 times this year, and this is our 19th game. And so a lot of the things you tell your kids this late in the season is a lot of repetitiveness. But they know what they need to do too. And like you said, they got to mentally prepare themselves, and we got them prepared Tuesday and knowing that we weren't going to practice Wednesday and Thursday. And so, again, the balls are kind of in their hands, and we're going to kind of guide them along the way, and hopefully we can go out and play well enough for 32 minutes.
And it's a quick turn for you. This is a long road trip for you guys. It's about 225 miles. You get home, it's going to be a long night. These kids have got to get some rest somehow and come back and play tomorrow. You've got Aberdeen Central tomorrow. That's going to be another big matchup for you. You've got to be able to take care of business. And I don't know, it's a look in their eyes that I guess I kind of like to have the kids see when they get in the final week of the season to know they're locked in.
Certainly. I mean, like you said, you got to be in AA basketball. You have to be ready to go every night, because if you don't play well, you can get beat. And I think that's shown this year in AA that the top teams have gotten beat, if they haven't played well. And for us, it's no different. We have to play well every night, and we know that. We preach that to our kids. But you're right. We've got two games here that to finish our season that we have to play well in both, and hopefully we do that and we can prepare ourselves for the postseason.
All right, Coach, we appreciate you taking the time. Good luck tonight.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Mitch Pregame, head coach of the Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders, as we get his comments coming in to tonight. We get ready for the national anthem, playing of our national anthem and starting lineups. Let's take a 2-minute break and return. This is Pierre Governor basketball.
Hey guys, this is Truett Rogers, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota here in Pierre, South Dakota. And I just want to let you guys know about this beautiful white 2017 Ford F-150 Lariat with 84,000 miles. Loaded up with leather, nav, adaptive cruise, and heated and cooled seats, and a whole ton more. Priced today at $36,995. Stop in at Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota at 518 East Sioux Ave in Pierre. Visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com or call 605-224-7378 and ask for me, Truett Rogers.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color cost? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology. Envirotech makes life a little bit simpler. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what is handed to you, Envirotech has you covered. One call is all it takes to have easy setup, easy pickup, and easy payment. Call Envirotech at 605-224-4804 or use their website to pay your bill online at envirotechwaste.com. Use their mobile app, Waste Connect. Check their website or receive a robocall for collection schedule because of weather or holidays. Envirotech has you covered.
Gift cards are great things to give as gifts. But when someone tells you you need to use a gift card to pay for something you owe, like utilities, taxes, and other fees, red flags should go off, and it should cause you to stop and think. Most legitimate companies will never tell you to pay with a gift card. Before you go to purchase these gift cards, please call Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986 and let them check things out for you, so you're not out of your hard-earned money.
Heather Williams is our technical director back at DRG Media Group's world headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight here at Ringside Gym for Pierre Governor basketball. It's time for starting lineups brought to you by the folks at Envirotech. And for the Rough Riders of Sioux Falls Roosevelt, they will start at one guard, Hayden Goff, a 5'11 junior. The other guard is Abraham Kamara. He is a senior at 5'11. The forwards are Garang Qual, a 6'3 junior, along with Jackson Brower. He is a junior at 6'3. The starting center for Sioux Falls Roosevelt is Jack Radel. Radel is a senior at 6'5. So Goff and Kamara the guards, Qual and Brower the forwards, Radel at center. The Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders enter the contest with a record of 11-7. Their head coach is Mitch Pregame, and we will bring you the Pierre Governor starters after this.
Envirotech makes life a little bit simpler. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what is handed to you, Envirotech has you covered. One call is all it takes to have easy setup, easy pickup, and easy payment. Call Envirotech at 605-224-4804 or use their website to pay your bill online at envirotechwaste.com. Use their mobile app, Waste Connect. Check their website or receive a robocall for collection schedule because of weather or holidays. Envirotech has you covered.
For the Governors this evening in one guard, Brecken Kruger is 6'1 senior. The other guard is Jacob Meyer. Meyer is a 5'11 senior. The forwards, the 6'3 senior Lincoln Kienholz. Ben Heisler is the other forward. He is a senior at 6'3. The starting center for Pierre is Jackson Edmond. He is a senior at 6'7. For the Governors tonight, it is Kruger and Mayer the guards, Kienholz and Heisler the forwards, and Edmond at center. The Pierre Governors enter the contest with the contest tonight with a record of 11-7. Their head coach is Brianna Kuzler. Our post game is brought to you by the folks at Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, and that will bring us the big play of the game from Hermanson Endodontics, and also our player of the game from Cowboy Country Stores. That will happen during our pregame, or our postgame, pardon me. The pregame is brought to you by Pottsville State Farm Insurance, and we will tip off next. Our tip-off brought to you by Comtech, and we'll tip off in 30 seconds.
Comtech has your technology solutions. Check out their showroom located right off the truck route on Irwin Street. Come in and see what you've been missing. A large selection of TVs, sound systems, and smart speakers, PCs, desktops, and tablets, home and business security and telecommunication systems. Comtech is your all-in-one solution for any technology needs. Wishing all athletes the best of luck in today's competition. Comtech. Come see what you've been missing.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. River 92.7, KGFX FM, Pierre. If you drink, don't drive.
Tip is controlled by the Governors, and out of the chute, it is Jacob Meyer with a 3 that is up and good, and Pierre with an early lead. Sioux Falls Roosevelt, their road maroon uniforms with the white numerals and trim as they work with it up top. Jackson Brower, lob inside, and getting it done, Jack Radel. It's 3-2. Pierre has the lead. 7:15 remains in the opening quarter. Here's Jackson Edmond on the move, and he throws the basketball away. A little out of control there as the Governors lose the basketball, their first turnover of the contest. We kind of expect to see some pressure from Sioux Falls Roosevelt off of dead basketballs, but we do not see it from Pierre at this point. As the Rough Riders bring it into their front court, Camara to the wing left. He'll pull up for 3. It's too strong and no good. Rebound pulled down by Lincoln Kienholz. The Governors are on the break. Kienholz with the crossover. Kienholz will drive and is bottled up there. Back up top it is Mayer. Down the lane, the off-balance floater is up, no good, but a foul called. The personal on Hayden Goff will be his first personal foul. The first team foul for the Rough Riders. And Jacob Mayer at the free throw line, the 5'11 senior, will shoot 2. Minute gone in the opening quarter. Pierre with a 3-2 lead. As the first of 2 free throws is up, and it is good. A very good crowd braving the cold elements. Things are getting dug out pretty well here in central South Dakota, but still plenty cold to be out and about. But the Governor faithful are here. What could be the final home game for this team, unless they're somehow able to move up to that number 8 or higher seed in the final point power ratings. The Governors will be on the road in the postseason. They'll finish up at Sioux Falls Jefferson on Monday night. Sioux Falls Roosevelt loses the basketball out of bounds. It's their first turnover and off of dead ball. We will see this full court pressure applied by Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Kienholz will receive the inbound, and he'll slowly work the basketball across half court. 6.5 minutes remain in quarter number 1. Here with a 5-2 lead to Mayer to Kienholz with the left hand. He goes to the rim and scores the 2. A pretty move by Lincoln Kienholz to make it 7-2. Here is the Rough Riders the other way. Corner 3, good. And that is Garang Qual. And it's 7-5 as both of these teams not afraid to pull the trigger on the 3. Double team out front. They go to Edmond high post. The turnaround is too strong and no good. Roosevelt will get the rebound. Long pass up the floor. This is Qual, deep left corner. He'll send it back to the top of the key to Radel and back around the perimeter to Jackson Brower. The backside lob. Kind of out of play there. Good job by Pierre and Brecken Kruger to kind of make that play not happen. He just kind of got in the way of it. It didn't go down. Here is Pierre inside, and we're going to have a whistle, and we're going to have a foul inside. Ben Heisler had a good look inside. He missed the first one, got the second rebound, put that up a little bit short. then went over the back as he tried to get a rebound for the second time. And it is his first personal foul, the first team foul on Pierre. 7-5, Governors lead. 5.5 minutes remain in quarter number 1. Hayden Goff with it right side of the key as they spin it to the left side. Brower back out. And here is Goff trying to operate down the lane. Click to the corner. This is Quall for 3. Shot is no good. Keenholz with the rebound. Long pass up the floor, but too long. Intended for Ben Heisler. And it is out of bounds. And the Governors with their second turnover of this opening quarter. One of those missed opportunities that Coach Brianna Kuzler talked about in the pregame interview. Every possession important. We go down the home stretch of this regular season and get ready for a potential postseason run. Hayden Goff out front for the Rough Riders as he gets in the lane, spins away from traffic, and is able to put the floater up and in. Goff with his first basket of the night, and that ties things at 7. We're inside of 5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Mayer with the dribble across half court. Kruger on the wing left, and a whistle and a foul called away from the ball is going to be on the Rough Riders, and a hold here on Garang Quall, his first personal, and it will be the second team foul whistled against the Rough Riders as they will go to their bench. And here's Pierre with it. Edmond got caught in the air on the baseline, loses the basketball. Rough Riders with it. Radel up the floor. Radel to the rim. The finger roll is up, no good. In the ballgame, Nazir Ismail, a 5'8 junior for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Governors with the basketball. We are tied at 7. Mayer down low. Edmond on the block. He'll deal. Kicks to the corner. Mayer with the 3 ball. It's no good. Rebound kept alive by Keenholz with an athletic play. Down low. The shot no good, but Keenholz is fouled and will get free throws. The personal, again, Garang Quall. That's his second personal foul here in this early going. And a pair of free throws upcoming for the senior Lincoln Keenholz. 2 points on the night. The first of 2 is short. 4:13 remains in the opening quarter. We are tied at 7 as Brecken Kruger checks out. Into the ballgame, Cade Kaiser, the 6'2 junior. And here is Keenholz trying to break the 7-all tie with the free throw, and it's good. It's 8-7 now, Pierre, as we've reached the halfway mark of this opening quarter. Ismail across half court as Pierre works in a man-to-man. Ismail with a pass to the corner. Logan Nielsen checked into the ballgame at the free throws as well. Up the floor they come. Going high was Edmond to force that shot a little bit higher. It's no good. The rebound to Pierre. Up the floor, it's Mayer. Shot no good, but Edmond is there, and he says hello. And he slams it home with authority, and it is 10-7 Pierre. Rough Riders with the basketball. Goff in the corner as he will drive, and did he get away with steps? Yes, he scores it. Got away with a walk there as he got into the rim. He will score the basket. That is actually Logan Nielsen who scores the 2, and he will get a chance at a 3-point play, and a big play made there by the 6-foot junior. The foul on the Governors will be their will be the second foul on Ben Heisler. And the Governors will get set to inbound it here. Checking into the ball game, the 6'4 senior Christian Bush for the Governors. The N1 no good by Roosevelt. Here is Keenholz on the move. Edmond high post. He'll fire from 16. That shot is good. Jackson Edmond with 4 points in the ball game now. 12-9. The Governor lead back to 3. Here's Sioux Falls Roosevelt on the move to the rim. Shot there, no good by Nazir Ismail. And here is Pierre Edmond. High post again. He'll fake that 15-footer. But good position defense by Roosevelt. Back out it comes. The turnaround. Christian Bush will put it up and in. Kristen Bush right off the bench scoring 2 for Pierre. The Governors now with a 5-point lead at 14-9. We are inside of 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Ismail for Roosevelt. To the right side, Camara. Abraham will drive and fire. Shot is good. The 5'11 senior going to the rim and scoring the 2. The points are spread out for Roosevelt. Here is Pierre the other way. Shot is up and no good. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Pierre. The foul is going to be whistled on Cade Kaiser, the junior, with his first personal foul. For Pierre, will be their fourth turnover of the ball game. And for the Rough Riders, they will get a defensive stop, and Jack Radel checks back in. Jackson Brower will check out. And Najir Ismail will handle the point guard duties as he brings it across half court. Working against Kaiser. Kaiser dug in with good man-to-man defense there. They give the ball up. Here's Kamara on the drive. Kicks to the corner. 12-foot jumper up and no good by R.P. McCall. Shot no good there. But putting it up and in is Sioux Falls Roosevelt. And that makes it a 14-13 score. Jack Radel scores the 2 for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. It's 14-13 Pierre. Here's Edmond. He fakes the 3 and drives. Now we'll go to the rim and score. Use that long wingspan. He had the up fake, got the defender out of the way, and was able to kind of put up about an 8-foot set shot to put it up and in to make it 16-13. And up and down we go here in this opening quarter. Down low, Kamara. Back inside, McCall to the rim. Shot is good. R.P. McCall will score the 2, the 6'5 senior. Off the bench for Sioux Falls Roosevelt, 16-15 Pierre. Minute 24 remains in the opening quarter. Bounce pass tipped and out of bounds. Governors will inbound with 27 on the shot clock as Brecken Kruger will check back in. Jackson Edmond will check out. And the Governors will put it in play as the inbounds comes to Bush. Now Mayer out front. Back to Cade Kaiser. A little bit smaller lineup for Pierre at the moment. As they go to Kruger. Back to Kaiser. Shot clock at 14. Here's Kruger on the move, and he has his pocket pick. That's Logan Nielsen with the steal. He'll go coast to coast and score the 2. Logan Nielsen scores the basket, and Sioux Falls, Washington, or Roosevelt, has their first lead of the ball game at 17-16. And here are the Governors with 45 seconds remaining in the quarter. Kaiser, left wing. Kaiser driving to the free throw line. The kick out, the 3 taken. That's up and good. Brecken Kruger drops home the 3 ball. Write it down for the 6'1 senior. And at the other end, Sioux Falls Roosevelt scores. And again, it's Logan Nielsen. And we are tied at 19. Steal by the Rough Riders. Going to the rim with Abraham Kamara. And he has a shot blocked by Lakin Keenholz. The ball will go out of bounds. And for Pierre, that is already 6 turnovers in this opening quarter. As Sioux Falls Roosevelt will lob inside, Jack Radel will score the 2. So back out in front is Roosevelt at 21-19. Shot clock off as Pierre brings it into the front court. It is Keenholz out front. He'll get a Christian Bush screen and isolate. As he'll put it to the floor and try to drive. Another screen from Bush, but good defense. Now they go to Bush. Christian with the 3 ball. That is off the line and no good. And that is the end of quarter number 1. On the scoreboard, brought to you by the folks in Gales Gas Service. It is Sioux Falls Roosevelt 21. The Pierre Governors 19. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Pierre Governor Basketball.
With our new
Access Health, Fort Pierre welcomes new and established.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by...
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses. And quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Well, Pierre was able to build up a 5-point lead at one point here in the second quarter, but 6 turnovers by the Governors, caused in large part by the Sioux Falls Roosevelt defense. And All of a sudden, the Rough Riders have a 3-point advantage, 2-point advantage, 21-19 as we start this second quarter. And it will be the Rough Riders who will have the basketball to start that second quarter. They got a good boost off their bench. Logan Nielsen with 6 points in the ballgame for Roosevelt. The final moments of that opening quarter. Up top here is a long jumper. That is a 3 just outside the arc. Jack Radel puts it up and in. He has 9 points now. And the Roosevelt lead is 5 at 24-19. Here are the Governors who have not scored in a while. Jacob Mayer works with it out front, puts the ball into the hands of Cade Kaiser. Also in the contest, Luke Olson. They go inside to Keenholz, and Lincoln will go strong to the rim and score the 2. Got away from the defender there as the defense came over the top, but Keenholz made a nice catch. Here's a rejection inside by Keenholz, that was Jackson Edmond that made the defensive play as Abraham Camara went flying into the rim to the rim, and Edmond swatted it out of there. Camara caught the ball but was out of bounds. Turnover on the Rough Riders, their second of the night. And the Governors have the basketball trailing by 3. Foul out front on Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Nazir Ismail with his first personal foul. And the 4th team foul committed by Sioux Falls Roosevelt here in this first half. It is a 24-21 score as the Governors trail Sioux Falls Roosevelt. A minute into the second quarter. With the drive, it is Mayer. Picks up the dribble. Edmond comes and gets the basketball. Cutting off the screen with Keenholz, but Roosevelt switches off well. Keenholz has to give it up. Back up top and an open look. A 3 taken by Jacob Mayer. It's no good. Roosevelt with the defensive rebound. Camara will lead the break across half court. Pierre will settle in defensively. Radel on the wing. Pass across, and Lincoln Keenholz is there to get a hand on it and knock the basketball out of bounds. It will stay with Sioux Falls Roosevelt. They have it here. They'll put it in play on the side with 25 on the shot clock. Aiden Goff on the right wing, out front, Radel. Now Abraham Camara with it. Nice up fake. He'll drive, but gets bottled up inside. Dumps it to Radel. He'll try the floater from the right block, and that shot is no good. Pierre will get the rebound, and they'll try to draw closer. Trailing by 3 here. Olson, now Edmond, working against Radel. Man-to-man matchup here. Edmond will drive and kick. Into the hands of Olson, back out to Edmond. He'll work down the lane. It goes to Olson. The kick out, the open look for 3. It's good. Putting it home, Cade Kaiser. That is the 3rd 3 for the Governors in this first half, and it ties things at 24. 5:50 remains here in the first half. Across the time stripe, Roosevelt, Camara. Now Ishmael, and he traveled. 3rd turnover of the first half for Sioux Falls Roosevelt as Garang Quall will check into the ball game. Garang got off to a hot start, made some nice defensive plays for Roosevelt in the opening quarter, but also picked up a couple personal fouls, so he set out for a time. Back in the ball game here as Pierre will slowly bring it across half court and try to cause our 5th lead change of this first half. It is Olson. Down low, Keenholz, double covered and strong to the rim he goes. And he'll put it up and in. He'll get the hoop. He'll get the harm and a chance at a 3-point play. The Governors are back out in front, 26-24. And now, Mitch Megaman wants a little bit of a explanation as far as the call is concerned. And Garang Quall just picked up his 3rd personal foul. He was part of that double team as Keenholz was able to just muscle his way through that double team and score the basket. And now he'll get a chance to complete the 3-point play to give the Governors a 3-point advantage, and the free throw is good. Keenholz now with 8 points in the first half. 27-24 Pierre. 5:20 remains here until halftime. Abraham Camara out front. Jackson Brower now. They work it to Camara. Brower trying to work the ball inside to Radel, but good defense on the part of Pierre. They will get it down low. Radel off the left block, tries the sky hook. That's no good. Pierre will get the rebound, and the Governors will head the other way. Down low, Edmond. Keenholz, the reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Roosevelt, and the Rough Riders will head the other way. 27-24 Pierre. Inside of 5 minutes remain in the second quarter. Radel with the baseline jumper. It rattles in and out, no good. And Pierre will get the rebound, and the Governors have not turned it over in this second quarter so far, and that is why they trailed by 2 going into the period. They have the lead at 3 to start the work here as we work halfway through this second quarter. Edmond with the reversal. Jacob Mayer, 3 ball is money. Jacob Mayer drops the 3 to make it 30-24. The Governors with a 6-point lead. 4:19 remains in the first half. Camara across the time stripe, and he tries to hand it off, but not ready for it was Logan Nielsen, who just checked back in. The ball harmlessly goes out of bounds, Roosevelt thought, but the officials say no. It's a turnover. It's the 4th turnover of the ball game for Roosevelt, and the Governors have the basketball and a 6-point advantage. Mayer. They go high post. Edmond down low. Keno's tough catch in traffic, and the shot is good. They play the 2-man game off the high post, and Keno's will score the 2, and it is an 8-point lead now. At 32-24, Governors are out in front. Been a good second quarter for Pierre. Here's Camara trapped on the left side. Pass out front. It's tipped and out of bounds. Good job defensively. Mayer and also Jackson Edmond were out there with the double team, but also coming over to help out was Luke Olson, and he knocked the basketball out of bounds. So good teamwork on the defensive end. Deep in the shot clock now is Sioux Falls Roosevelt. They have 13 seconds on the shot clock as they work down low. This is Radel, and he has it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. And the Rough Riders will have the basketball, but just 9 seconds to get off a shot here with 3:32 remaining in the quarter. The inbounds will come in, and again, Pierre denying the basketball, and a nice catch in the sideline by Brianna Kuzler. The ball goes out of bounds. It will remain with Sioux Falls Roosevelt, and the Governors being pesky on this possession. As they look to inbound the basketball. Back up top it comes. With it is Logan Nielsen with 3, with 2. Here's Jackson Brower. The 3 ball is up and good as the shot clock winds down. That was a big shot by the 6'3" junior from Sioux Falls Roosevelt. 32-27, the Pierre lead down to 5 as we work the clock to the 3-minute mark of the quarter. Edmond down low. The turnaround is up good. Hard to stop that as Jackson Edmond back down the defender, and then the little left-handed baby hook scores it to make it 34-27. And here is Roosevelt. Good ball movement. They get down low to Abraham Camara. He'll put it up and in. 34-29. 2:50 remains in the half. Here is Pierre across half court. Lobs inside Edmond. Shot is up good. Jackson Edmond in double figures with 10 points. 36-29 as we trade baskets through the middle moments of this second quarter. Camara with the dribble into the lane. Gives it off to Radel. Now Nielsen inside to Radel, and he goes strong to the rim, but the shot is blocked and a foul is called. Jackson Edmond picks up his first person. Actually, it's not. It's on Jacob Mayer. His first personal foul. Edmond thought that it was him that was the foul was whistled on. He thought he had a clean block as well. But either way, free throws for Jack Radel. The 6'5" senior puts the first one up, and it's off the front iron and no good. 36-29, Pierre with a 7-point lead. 2:29 remains in the first half. Hayden Goff will check out for Sioux Falls Roosevelt as Nasher Ismail checks back in. The second free throw up and short by Jack Radel. Pierre will get the rebound. Keenholz brings it into the front court with around the back dribble. Almost went over and back. Gets away from the defender. Launches the 3, and it's money. Lincoln Keenholz from downtown, and a timeout taken by Sioux Falls Roosevelt. The crowd comes to their feet here at Riggs High Gym. 39-29. The Governors have the lead, and we're back in 30 seconds on River 92.7.
This Governor Sports Moment is brought to you by the team at Fisher. John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Of Pierre. As Sioux Falls Roosevelt inbounds here, Ishmael with the dribble as he brings it across half court. Good defense out front again, Luke Olson. And they bring it inside. A shot is blocked there, and a defensive play by the Governors. That is Brecken Kruger that went high to swat that away. And here are the Governors as they bring the basketball into the front court. It is Keenholt. Now Olson. Back to Edmond as Jackson swings it to the wing. On the left side, Cade Kaiser will drive. Reverse layup, no. Rebound, Roosevelt. Jackson Edmond almost stolen away, but the Rough Riders will head the other way as they bring it across half court. Aiden Goff back around the perimeter it comes. 90 seconds remain in the half. It's 39-29. Nice play inside, but the defensive Pierre recovers. Roosevelt had a shot at it, but had to give it up. Now inside, driving a shot there is no good by Ishmael, and down low going to the rim. That is R.P. McCall as he puts it up and scores. That is 4 points in the ball game for him. And that makes it a 39-37 or 31 score, but Lincoln Keenholz will answer at the other end, and it's 41-31. We work to the final seconds of this first half. McCole sends it back up top to Ishmael. The three is up, no good. Edmond with the defensive rebound. Governors will head the other way. We'll see if they go 2 for 1 here, as Keenholz will work the basketball out at the top of the key. It is Kruger. Back inside it comes to Keenholz. Ball is knocked out of his hands and stolen. That is the first turnover for the Governors in the second quarter, and Roosevelt will go the length of the floor, and Abraham Kamara scores the 2. Now the shot clock is off. We'll see if the Governors try to hold for the final shot of the first half. This is Cade Kaiser on the wing. Out front, Lincoln Keenholz. We're down to 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. Keenholz backs it out to half court as he will work against Abraham Kamara. Edmond screen up top. The double team comes. They work it around the perimeter with 3, with 2. This is Kaiser. The 3 ball is short, and that is the end of the first half. Not the shot the Governors wanted to close out the quarter, but what a quarter it has been for the Pierre Governors. They score 22 points. They hold Sioux Falls Roosevelt to 12, and it is 41-33 Pierre as we go to the halftime break. Our halftime is brought to you by the folks at Wealth Partners, Ameriprise Financial, and we're back in 3 minutes. This is Pierre Governor Basketball on River 92.7.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Riverview RV Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
The weather still might be cold, but it's never too early to think about how you want to spend those upcoming summer days. Owyhee Federal Credit Union is running their recreational loan special that offers 90 days no payments and terms up to 15 years. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and let the girls at Owyhee Federal Credit Union get you ready for those sunny days ahead.
People helping people. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Grosenberg Implement wants to salute all students involved in FFA and take a moment to recognize the leadership paths that organization offers to our youth. National FFA Week is an opportunity for everyone to explore the incredible opportunities that are available to youth in agriculture across our nation. Grosenberg Implement supports National FFA Week and the optimistic future that it provides. For all the incredible achievements reached by FFA participants nationwide, Grosenberg Implement says, congratulations.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free.
What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Kenols wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and DRGnews.com.
Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
The Field House in Pierre is your premier spot to watch all the sports, from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Field House in Pierre.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Dan O's Marine in Fort Pierre is now selling Vexus and Alumacraft boats and Manitou pontoons. Dan O's is the only Vexus dealer in South Dakota. Come in and see our new selection of Vexus boats for your fun on the water. They still service Yamaha and Mercury motors. We can also supply your rigging needs from Minn Kota and Ghost trolling motors, or Hummingbird, Lowrance, and Garmin depth finders. We also carry tubes, skis, and ski ropes, and can even order knee boards. Stop in today or give us a call at 605-224-6612.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Governors!
At Wilbur Ellis, our forward-thinking approach to crop protection, nutrition, and seed development combines years of service and expertise to the latest technology wherever you are, whatever your needs. We offer seed sales, providing Integra, DeKalb, and NK seed, fertilizer and chemical application, which includes ground and air spray, and more. Much more. We're proud to sponsor all area sports and activities, with locations in Miller, Highmore, and Blunt. Wilbur Ellis.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activity. Olson Plumbing
has been successfully serving the buyers and sellers of the Pierre-Fort Pierre area with our professional service. It is our goal to provide you with superior service. Contact me, Tara Sonnenschein, at Kathy Sonnenschein Properties, 605-224-5588.
With Heather Williams back at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. We start the second half, 41-33. Pierre has the lead. The Governors with the basketball. Kruger, Mayer, Keenholz, Heisler, and Edmond will start the second half, and the Governors trying to go inside. The pass too hot for Ben Heisler to handle, and it is turned over. And that is the 8th turnover of the ball game for Pierre. For Sioux Falls Roosevelt, Their starting five: Hayden Goff, Abraham Kamara, Grant Quall, Jack Radel, Jackson Brower out here to start. Remember Quall with those 3 fouls as Roosevelt moves the basketball. Corner 3 taken. Hayden Goff, it's up, no good. Rebound loose. Roosevelt has it as Pierre was a little out of position there, and a 3 up top. It's up, no good. Keenholz will corral the rebound. And here come the Governors as they bring it across the half-court stripe. Keenholz picks up the dribble, sends it to Mayer on the wing left side. Off of a screen, they go back, cut to Keenholz, and he takes it to the rim and slams it home with authority. Lincoln Keenholz with 17 points, 43-33. Roosevelt inside. Radel with the sky hook is up good. Jack Radel in double figures with 11 points. And it is 43-35. We trade baskets early in this third quarter. Roosevelt has backed off the pressure. They're still playing man-to-man, but picking up at half court. Edmond with the baseline jumper that's no good. Kamara with the rebound for the Rough Riders as he brings it the other way. Kamara with the dribble on the wing right side. Back up top, Hayden Goff. Goff to Quall. He'll drive. The off-balance shot is no good, but the follow-up is there. Jack Radel puts it up and in. 43-37. We played 2 minutes of this third quarter. The Governors bring it across the time stripe. Down low it goes to Edmond. Double covered. Kicks to the corner. A 3 taken. That is up and good. That's Jacob Mayer. And he drops it home from the corner. 46-37. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter. The Governors with a 9-point advantage. And a pass cross court. Jackson Brower tried to go cross court. Instead, it goes off the front of the rim and belongs to the Governors. And Lincoln Keenholz will work with the basketball out front. Durant Quall there defensively with those 3 personals, and a whistle and a 5-second count is going to be called on Keenholz. That'll be a turnover on Pierre. The Governors with their 9th turnover of the contest now, as the Rough Riders will put the basketball in play, trying to work on that 9-point deficit. Kamara across half court, off the Radel screen. Kamara trying to work with it as the Governors switch well defensively. They pass to the wing. Hayden Goff slashes to the rim, and he's able to score the 2. It's 46-39. Here's Edmond the other way. The nice up and under and a soft touch in the paint, and he puts it up and in. 48-39. Up and down we go here in this third quarter. We're down to the 5-minute mark of this third period. The Governors still work with a 9-point lead. On the drive, it's Goff. Back to the top of the key, Jackson Brower. Now Abraham Kamara as he works left wing, matching up on Brecken Kruger. Kamara will try to drive. Good defense. The Governors switch off, and they go down low. This is Radel to the rim. Soft touch there. Shot is up and good. They got the mismatch. Rader wound up on Kruger after they switched up. Edmond was up top, and he was guarding Abraham Kamara. He wasn't going to the rim there, so they pass it off, and Radel scores the 2 to make it 48-41. We're already about halfway through this third quarter. Governors with it. Kruger on the wing. Pass inside. It's tipped and out of bounds as Jackson Brower overplays passing lanes. Governors will inbound. 17 on the shot clock. 4:26 remains in the quarter. As the inbounds will come to Keenholz, the 3 taken. It's offline and no good, but the Governors will get the offensive rebound and reload. Inside, it's Edmond. High post, the up and under. He'll fake, he'll fire. Shot is no good. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Jack Radel with the defensive play for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. The Rough Riders will head the other way. Goff, right side of the key, out front, Kamara. The Rough Riders will reset things as they work up top. Kamara to the rim. The reverse layup, good. Abraham Kamara just isolated there and ran his defender off a couple screens and scored the basket. His first points of the second half, and Roosevelt has pulled to within 5 now. It is 48-43. Mayer, backside lob, it goes to Keenholz, and he gets the rebound, or gets the pass and puts it up and in. Not when he expected it, but after it bounced back to him, he was able to put it up and in and score. Here's Abraham trying to get to the rim. That one is swatted to another town by Jackson Edmond. And the Governors make the defensive play. Here we'll work it across the half-court stripe with 3:15 remaining on the timeout taken by the Governors. And this will be I'm not sure if Brianna Kuzler wanted the timeout. They have to stop play. Okay, we see a little blood on the shoulder of Lincoln Keenholz. That is why we have a timeout. And Keenholz has to check out of the ball game for just a moment. So he will check out. The Governors will send Luke Olson in the ball game. And Pierre will inbound the basketball. Looks like perhaps just a little scratch on the shoulder of Keenholz, but he'll have to get that covered up before he can re-enter the ball game. And, of course, he'll have to check the jersey and make sure that is clean. Here's Jackson Edmond with a three from the left side. The shot is no good. The rebound pulled down by Roosevelt. They'll head the other way in a hurry. Here's Jackson Brewer. Out front, Garang Qual. Nazir Ismail back in. He gets a touch at the top of the key. Brower inside, and they pass it off. Ball pinballs around, and Roosevelt's able to get it back. 17 on the shot clock now as they move the ball quickly. Here is Qual. Inside Brower and a low pass off the foot of a Jefferson or Roosevelt player, and the Governors have it. Here's Edmond down low, and the shot is up good. Jackson Edmond with 14 points, and it's 52-43. Here's Qual, kick to the corner, Brewer, and the three is good. Jackson Brewer hits the three, and a timeout is taken by Sioux Falls Roosevelt with 2:17 remaining in the third quarter. Lincoln Keenholz back in the ball game as he comes back out of the locker room. 52-46 with 2:17 remaining in the third quarter. A 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them on River 92.7.
Provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436.
Another Coca-Cola timeout with 2:17 remaining in the third quarter. This has been everything that it was advertised to be coming in. Both of these teams want to be able to solidify their positions as far as seeding goes. The Governors, with a win here, would definitely help them a lot as far as working their way to a home game in the Sodak 16. The Governors with a traveling violation as Brecken Kruger is called for the extra steps. Governors with 10 turnovers in the ballgame. Sioux Falls Roosevelt with just 4 as they've taken pretty good care of the basketball. 56-42. Governors lead. Sioux Falls Roosevelt has the basketball. We're inside of 2 minutes remaining third quarter, and here are the long three. Abraham Kamara is up and good. He's in double figures now with 11. And it's a one-possession game, 52-49, as the Governors work with it. Kruger at the top of the key. With the dribble used up, Luke Olson will come get the basketball. He pounds it one time, or actually still had his dribble to use as he works it to the right side. Cade Kaiser out front. Kruger, three ball, and that's good. It was a line drive, but it counts. As in the not prettiest shot as it left his hand, but it's able to rattle through, and the Governors back to a 6-point advantage at 55-49. A minute 15 remains here in the third quarter. Kamara for Roosevelt gets away from the defender. The free throw line jumper is up, no good. Edmond goes up high for the rebound and grabs it for the Governors as he brings it across half court. Here's Keenholz in the lane. Double covered as he sends it back to the top of the key and puts it into the hands of Brecken Kruger. 55 seconds remain in the quarter. 19 on the shot clock for Pierre. Edmonds high post down the lane. Strong to the rack, and the shot is good. Jackson Edmond with 16 points. 57-49. The Governors back out in front by 8. Here's Nazir Ismail. He'll try to freelance to the lane. Wrap around pass. Shot is up good. That is R.P. McCole who puts it up and in. And now Pierre with a bad pass in the inbound. They turn it over. And they're going to call an over and back violation after Pierre had turned it over. And that's going to turn out to be a break for Pierre because, in my mind, the official has it wrong. And the defensive play was made by Abraham Kamara. but his momentum carried him back into the Pierre side of half court. The official called the over and back, but he hadn't established himself on the other side with the basketball. So the Governors have it here. Final seconds of the quarter, lob inside. It goes down low. Keenholz with a shot, no good. Rebound, Nazir Ismail. He is bottled up and a foul called. No. Boy, that was a smart defensive play, Cade Kaiser. He got in the way for Ismail, who was just trying to head up the floor and to try to take a last-second shot, but just stepped in front of him and forced Ismail to turn the basketball over. Christian Bush is in the ball game. They'll throw the skip pass for Olsen. 3-ball, good. Luke Olsen from downtown makes it 60-51. Shot at the buzzer up, no good by Sioux Falls Roosevelt, and that is the end of the third quarter. On the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, it is Pierre 60 and Sioux Falls Roosevelt 51. And we're back in 1 minute for the fourth quarter on River 92.7.
Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, the Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at DancingSky.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Olsen, and it is 60-51 Pierre. Sioux Falls Roosevelt has the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Heather Williams back at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. The Rough Riders with Abraham Camara working with it out front. Camara with the crossover. He'll drive. Garang Qual left side. He has been quiet, and he's also done a good job battling with foul trouble. Here's a nice move on the inside. Shot is no good. Rebound Roosevelt, but out of bounds was Abraham Camara, and the ball will belong to Pierre. We talked about the Rough Riders backing off that full court pressure. Well, it's here now to start the fourth quarter. The Governors will go to work as traveling violation on Luke Olsen will be the 12th turnover on the part of Pierre. Both teams have Pierre has their full complement of 5 timeouts remaining. The Rough Riders have used 2. So they have 3 timeouts left to use. This ball game is a long way from over here as we work early in the fourth quarter. Camara out front off of a Jack Radel screen. They rotate it. Here is Brower for 3, and that shot is up and good. Jackson Brower with his third 3 of the ball game. He has 9 points. 60-54. Governors again working against full court pressure. Keenholz, Edmond. Off the high post. Edmond will throw the skip pass. Jacob Mayer on the wing right side, and they'll bring it back up top with plenty of time on the shot clock. The Governors can kind of shorten up this fourth quarter. Nobody is close to the bonus situation here. In fact, we haven't had a foul called in the second half. Edmond from up top tries a long jumper. It's up, no good. The battle for the rebound off of Pierre as it goes out of bounds and will belong to the Rough Riders. Trailing by 6 is Sioux Falls Roosevelt at 60-58. 6:58 remains in the fourth quarter. And we will work the other way as they bring it across the half-court stripe. Camara at the top of the key, hands it off. Hayden Goff back around the perimeter. Brewer with another try for 3. That shot is no good. Rebound controlled by Luke Olsen, and now to Keenholz. And Lincoln will bring it across to half-court. 6:35 remains. 60-54. The Governors lead by a half dozen as they go down low to Keenholz. Working against Qual. They'll work it back out front. It's Edmond. Now Kruger. They'll overload the right side back to Keenholz, and a whistle and a blocking foul is called. And the whistle here is going to go on Jack Radel. That's his first personal foul. It will be the first team foul of the second half for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. The Governors have not committed a team foul yet as Keenholz will inbound to Edmond and then right back to Keenholz. And the pass was behind Keenholz. He couldn't hang on to it. And it's turned over. That is 13 in the ball game now for Pierre. Sioux Falls Roosevelt with just 5 so far. And eventually that is going to make a difference. As Roosevelt works inside, Radel, the kick up top, Quall, and around the perimeter. Here is Abraham Camara. Camara will drive, gets the nice up and under move, leaves it for Radel, who lays it up and in. Jack Radel, 17 points for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Leads their attack, and it's 60-56. A 4-point lead for Pierre. The Governors started out with a 9-point lead, and now a timeout taken by Pierre. A full timeout taken with 5:41 remaining in, dare I say, regulation. 60-56 Pierre. We're back in 1 minute on River 92.7.
Calling your loan. From Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union. This is Jody.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dw..
Why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt. And there are epic moments.
Slide, slide, slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Another Coca-Cola timeout, the first timeout used by the Pierre Governors in this contest. 5:41 remains in the fourth quarter. 60-56 is our score. As Pierre will put the basketball in play. 25 on the shot clock. They go inside to Edmond. Shot it blocked. Jackson Brewer with a big defensive play for the Rough Riders. They bring the basketball across to half court. Up top, this is Camara. He fades to the left side. Down low, it is Radel, and he is going to be bumped, and a foul is called on Pierre. The Governors with their first team foul, and it is on Brecken Kruger. It's his first and the team's first here in this second half. A new shot clock for Roosevelt as they'll look to inbound as it comes to Radel. Now Camara. As they play the two-man game on the left side. Camara tries to go baseline, but good defense from Kruger. Back out front, Radel. Now Quan with it as he'll work inside, but Pierre's man-to-man pretty stingy on this possession. Working down low, Hayden Goff. Back to the top of the key. Camara. Back to Goff. He'll go to the rim. Shot up and good over the outstretched arm of Jackson Edmond. It is up and down. And it's 60-58, a 2-point ball game as we are inside of 5 minutes remaining in the contest. A 3 for Pierre early in the shot clock by Brecken Kruger. It's up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Sioux Falls Roosevelt, who could tie or take the lead this time down. Camara on the right side. He'll drive and kick. Tip ball. It goes out of bounds. Lincoln Keenholz with the defensive play. Checking back into the ball game, Cade Kaiser for Pierre. And also Ben Heisler back into the ball game for the Governors as well. 60-58 Pierre, working to the halfway mark of the quarter. This is Radel down low. The turnaround is up good. We got a new ball game. 60-60 is our score. As Roosevelt employs the full court pressure, Edmond receives the inbounds at half court. He'll work it across the time stripe. Edmond will drive and score. And Edmond now has 18 points. 62-60 as we are halfway home in quarter number 4 with 4 minutes remaining. Camara with it up top. The crossover as he works into the lane. And he throws the basketball away. It's out of bounds. Whoa. They're going to give the basketball to Roosevelt. As Camara looked like the pass just went out of bounds. But they're going to say that Pierre touched it. And Roosevelt will catch a break here with 20 on the shot clock as the inbounds comes in. Garang Quall Back now to Camara, who will fake and fire, and the shot is no good. Wanted a foul, doesn't get the call. The Governors will come away with it. Governors lead by 2, 62-60. They put the ball into the hands of Jacob Meyer, and the Governors will spread the floor. Now it goes to Keenholz on the wing left side. They go down low to Edmond. Jackson will fake, and a foul is called on the floor as Edmond put it up and in, but the foul called before the shot. And the foul on Abraham Camara will be his first personal foul. Team foul number 2 for Sioux Falls Roosevelt here in this second half. Governors will inbound as it comes into Heisler. Down low, Edmond. The sky hook is good. Jackson Edmond with the left hand scores the 2. He has 20 in the ball game. 64-60. And here is a near steal, but Roosevelt will get it into the backcourt. Now they throw it into the other side of half court, and it's an over and back violation. Hayden Goff made a nice athletic play to save the possession, brought it to Roosevelt's side of half court. Flipped it back to Camara, who was on the Pierre side of half court, and an over and back violation, and that is just an unforced error there on the part of Roosevelt. And the Governors, with a 4-point lead, will get the basketball. 3:05 remaining. Heisler in the lane, a ton of contact. A foul's going to be called on Roosevelt. Heisler tried to attack the rim. Jackson Brower was there with the blocking foul. It will be team foul number 3 against the Rough Riders. And for Jackson Brower, his first personal foul, the Governors will inbound underneath their own basket. It goes to Edmond. He'll receive the inbound. He'll get it right back down low. Shot is up. That is good. The basket will count, and a foul is going to be called. Jackson Edmond, a player making plays here in this fourth quarter. A chance at a 3-point play as the foul on Roosevelt will be on Jack Radel, and that's his second. And that's team foul number 4 as we keep track of that, and we work our way to the final moments of this ball game. Rough Riders will send Nazir Ismail into the contest. And Jackson Edmond, the chance to complete the 3-point play, and the free throw is no good. Rebound tied up, and a jump ball that should be Pierce. And that's just a good hustle play for Ben Heisler. He has not scored a basket, but that's as big a hustle play as you're going to see in the second half of this ball game, folks. He just hustled and hustled to try to save that possession. And we'll keep track of that one as the Governors get the basketball here with 2:56 remaining. It's a 6-point lead for Pierre. This is Edmond to the rim. He has it stripped out of his hand. The ball goes out of bounds. Pierre will keep possession. As the Governors again will have to work the inbounds play. Jacob Mayer will install the basketball as it comes down low to Keenholz. Back to Mayer. To Edmond. Mayer, 3-ball, in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Sioux Falls Roosevelt. 2:40 remains in the fourth quarter. 66-60 is our score. Here's Nazir Ismail, back out front. A pass off to Brewer. Ismail will get it back. The crowd gets into it. As working inside, Abraham high post, and a shot taken by McCall is no good. The rebound battled for, and we're going to have a foul called. Looks like it's going to be whistled on Pierre. The personal on Ben Heisler will be his third foul. The second team foul for Pierre. A new shot clock for Roosevelt. They'll inbound baseline right with 2:20 remaining in the third quarter. It is 66-60 as the inbound comes in. The 3-ball is up and good by Abraham Camara, and a timeout taken by the Rough Riders. 14 points in the ball game for the 5'11 senior. 2:16 remains. It's 66-63 Pierre. And we're back in 30 seconds on River 92.7.
As you clear that. Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
In today's ever-changing housing market, you need a proactive mortgage lender who can guide you through every turn of the process, from your loan application all the way to closing. Jessica Jonkak with First National Bank in Pierre is dedicated to providing that level of service to her customers and making your home purchasing dreams a reality. Call Jessica today at 605-201-5254 or visit firstnationalbanks.com to learn more. First National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Wins the 160-pound title, 10-6 over Keenan Sheridan of Sioux Falls O'Gorman. Trey Lewis loses in a 3-2 decision over Sam Wordle of T. And when that girls' game's completed on KGFX, we will have wrestling reports from the other championship matches. A lot of them involved the Governors, both girls and boys. The Pierre girls will win their second straight wrestling title as the ball almost turned over by Pierre here out of the timeout. Down low it comes. It's Heisler and then a jump ball, and that's going to stay with Pierre. Well, no, it will be Roosevelt, and that'll be a turnover on the Governors. Pierre having trouble with that full court pressure, and now we'll go offense for defense. The Rough Riders will send Jack Radel back into the ball game. RP McCole will check out. It's 66-63. 2 minutes remain in this fourth quarter. Nazir Ismail across half court. The crossover. He'll drive and kick it back to the corner. Here's Abraham Kamara driving, and he's traveled. Thought he stepped on the baseline. He was in the vicinity. But instead, the traveling violation. It's 7 turnovers on Sioux Falls Roosevelt now. And the Governors will have to put it in play again against this full court pressure. Keenholz receives the inbound. Now Kaiser as they play catch and work their way across half court. Keenholz on the Pierre side of the half court stripe with 26 on the shot clock as they just barely get it across. Now the Governors will work it on the perimeter. Perhaps a little too early to take the air out of the ball with it just being a one-possession game. They need some points, and they'll go down low to Edmond. Jackson with the up and under. Shot is off glass, no good. Rebound loose. Roosevelt will come away with it. And again, a chance for them to tie with 1:13 remaining. 66-63 Pierre. Out front, this is Kamara. He'll drive, he'll fake, he'll fire. The shot is short. And Keenholz will come away with the rebound and another big defensive play for the Governors. As Keenholz will bring it across the half-court stripe and a timeout taken by Pierre. 55 seconds remain in the ballgame. 66-63 Pierre. A full timeout taken, but we'll break for just 30 seconds. This is Pierre Governor basketball.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Ball, some scores from region play. Sully Buttes in Region 6B knocks off Ipswich 54-36. Lyman punches a ticket to the Sodak 16. What a year they have had. After losing their first 4 of the season, they go on a run. They knock off Potter County 44-21. Harriet Selby down to Lower Brule in a thriller 69-62 as well. We'll have Jones County Kadoka on KPLO tomorrow afternoon. We'll find another Sodak 16 participant, is what we should say. Governors working with the basketball out front, and not really a good set play there as the ball is turned over. Rough Riders with it as they work back at the top of the key. Nazir Ismail with the crossover. He'll drive. Now Brower back to Ismail. He'll get into the lane. The floater is up. No good. The Governors again will come away with the rebound. Ismail will have to commit the foul. It's his second. And that is just team foul number 5. So it stops the clock. Forces the Governors to inbound it once again. As Brecken Kruger will check back into the lineup. And checking out will be Cade Kaiser. 27 seconds remain. Remember, the Governors have plenty of timeouts to use here as the inbounds comes to Keenholz. He's double covered, and then the foul committed. And that is on Abraham Kamara, and that is his second personal foul. And I think what the plan was there is Keenholz was trapped. His job was to, are we going to have a timeout taken? They are going to call the Governor timeout to beat the 5-second count, and that was kind of part of the design. Keenholz was trapped, had nowhere to go. And he was just trying to hold on to the ball for as long as he could. Then the Governors take the timeout. And this is a 30-second timeout. And we'll keep it right here. Shot clock is off. 22.5 seconds remain. The Governors, first of all, just need to get the basketball across half court. There are 5 team fouls for Sioux Falls Roosevelt, so a couple for them to commit before the Governors would get to the free throw line. By my count, the Governors have 3 timeouts left to use. And Pierre will come out of the huddle, and they will get ready to put it in play. 66-63 Pierre. It will be Brecken Kruger that will inbound it. And the ball nearly stolen, but the Governors have it, and a quick foul committed. The inbounds come to Jacob Mayer. The foul on Garang Qual will be his 4th. And the Governors will put it in play once again. And now a timeout. No. Coming in late, Sioux Falls Roosevelt. They will install Logan Nielsen back into the ball game, and Garang Qual with those 4 personals will check out. If Roosevelt can get the basketball back, and after a dead ball, he'll be banned quickly as a foul committed. Logan Nielsen with his first personal foul, and that is team foul number 7. So now the Governors have to earn it from the free throw line with 18.6 seconds remaining. It's 66-63. Jacob Mayer shooting the front end of a 1-and-1. The Governors were 4 of 5 in the first half, 0 of 1 from the line in the second. There have not been a lot of fouls. There have not been a lot of free throws. This has just been good, clean basketball on the part of both of these teams. And you heard in our pregame interviews, that's what they wanted to see, win or lose. And they kind of know what they are. They kind of know where they are as far as seeding is concerned. But what they want to be able to do is just play solid, clean basketball. And I think all in all, both teams can say that they did that. First free throw, Jacob Mayer is good. The second free throw is up and good. And it's 68-63 Pierre. And a timeout taken. And this will be a full timeout by Sioux Falls Roosevelt with 18.6 seconds remaining. 68-63 Pierre. And again, we'll pause for 30 seconds on River 92.7.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Here, as the Governors will employ just a little bit of pressure. Of course, the last thing they want to do is foul, although they have just 2 team fouls. What they want to be able to do is just force Roosevelt to take as much time as possible. It is Kamara up top and a 3 take, and that is Jack Radel. Shot is no good. Here will get the rebound, and that should do it. A foul committed by Abraham Kamara, but we head to the other end, and the Pierre Partisans come to their feet here at Riggs High Gym with 6 seconds remaining. 68-63, Brecken Kruger will go to the free throw line, and he will shoot 2. Actually, pardon me, this will be a 1-and-1 after the 8th team foul committed. And the free throw is up, and it is no good. And Roosevelt will bring it across half court. A heave from half court is no good, and there's your ball game. 68-63 is our final as the Pierre Governors are victorious. The Governors get the win by scoring just 8 points. I sent a text to the other DRG radio guys and said it was 66-63 with 2:16 remaining, and the Governors win at 68-63. Not a lot of scoring, but good basketball on the part of both Sioux Falls, Roosevelt, and Pierre. The Governors survive and pick up victory number 12 on the season. Scoreboard from Gale's Gas Service in Pierre. And our post game is next after a 3-minute break on River 92.7.
The team at Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable and to have the healthiest, best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, implants, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Dr. Ryan Jensen welcomes new patients. Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg, caring for all your family's dental needs.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
The 2023 Chevy Blazer from Beck Motor Company has quickly become a trendsetter. The stylish yet sporty SUV has all the conveniences you need, along with a few extra. Amazing cargo space, huge color touchscreen, standard remote start are just the beginning of the features that you'll find on the Chevy Blazer. Check it out online, beck-motors.com. Then stop in and test drive today. Beck Motor Company, Pierre.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages start at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE extension 2. That's 833-605-5483 extension 2 and punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archive video of all games, and when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
Back here at Ringside Gym in Pierre, the Governors came into this contest with a 11-7 overall record, the number 9 seed in the AA standings as far as seeding points are concerned. And we knew a victory would definitely help their cause to move up to that number 8 seed and perhaps get themselves a home game in that SODAC 16 field. And they took a big step forward here. Big matchup against Sioux Falls Jefferson later. But here we have the Governors with a 68-63 win. And we have visitors here at the broadcast booth. We have Cade Kaiser, Luke Olson joining us. Mr. Kaiser, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, well, put a headset on. Radio training, we'll get that done here first. Okay, Cade, how goes it? All right, big win for the Governors here as they pick up the victory 68-63. And you knew coming in, I mean, I don't know how much attention you pay to the standings and stuff, but you want to be able to get one of those SODAC 16 matchups at home, and this was a big step to get that done.
Yeah, these last 2 games are really huge for us, and we knew we had to get tonight to set us up pretty good, and then we got to go take care of business this coming Monday down in Sioux Falls, Jefferson. So.
Yeah, and then you go out, we wind up scoring 3 points in the contest, but those were big. I think in the first half, you had to match the energy because Roosevelt came out with a lot of energy, and you got the crowd into it, not only making plays in the defensive end, but knocking down threes.
Yeah, that JV game helped me out with confidence shooting the ball, and I knew if I got my in-rhythm shot, I'd shoot the ball with confidence, and that's all I can ask of myself. And then, of course, just being a pest on the defensive end and knowing my role and take care of business.
You know, I sent a text to the other radio guys. We were kind of keeping track of the girls game, and we were also keeping track of wrestling and stuff. And I said it was 66-63 with 2:16 remaining. I sent a text. You guys only scored 2 points, but you held them scoreless for 2+ minutes. And you were able to use that to get the game. This game went quick from 41-33 at halftime to 68-63. It was 60-51 going into the fourth quarter. It went from an offensive game to a defensive game in a heartbeat. And your defense stepped up, and they made plays happen.
Yeah, our defense really just Crusoe stresses our defense translating into our offense, getting those stops, getting steals, and just getting transition looks to make our offensive end easy on us. And we just got to put the work in on the defensive end so that offense comes easy for us.
How did things go for you this week? Of course, it's been a strange week. You miss a couple days of school. I'm sure you're able to get into the gym and perhaps do a little bit as far as shooting around and things like that. But you also have to get yourself ready to be ready to go here tonight. And you only had this one day of school, and it's all up here. It's the mental part of the game that I think sometimes it's easy to go out and react and be athletic, but you've got to be smart and be ready to go when it comes to a game like this.
Yeah, those snow days sure threw a wrench in our practice plan and our preparation for this game, but Kusler just kept us up on film, got us into the gym, and got the scout all ready for us. And we're going to have to make up some practices this weekend for Monday because we haven't had a Monday game in a while, and we need those practices to get ready for Sioux Falls, Jefferson, because that's a big one.
But again, you've got the weekends, and of course you have some practices, but of course with the weekend, no school and no free time. It's a lot of free time for you, but that also means that a lot of it's up here to get yourself ready to go, and that's what it's all about.
Yep, got to stay locked in mentally and just push through the end of the season. So got to get these last few games to set up our team well for the Sweet 16 game.
All right. Well, Cade, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Congratulations on a big, big win and what hopefully isn't the final home game of the year for the Governors.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. That's Cade Kaiser of the Pierre Governors. Our post game will continue after we take a 2-minute break. Our post game continues after this on River 92.7.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotaststormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility? Considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC. A registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Hey, DQ fans, taste perfection in every bite of their chicken strip basket. It's loaded with crispy, all-white meat chicken strips, golden fries, crunchy Texas toast, and your favorite dipping sauce. Personally, I'm all about the house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Do your taste buds a solid and order a chicken strip basket today. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color cost? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
Your cancer care should be as unique as you are. At Avera Breast Center, our team of experts create a treatment plan that will work best for your type of cancer, using the latest screening, radiation, and surgical techniques. You also have access to holistic approaches to help with side effects, and a 24/7 call center for answers to your cancer questions when you need them. Learn more at avera.org/breast or by calling 855-697-2592.
Back here at Riggside Gym in Pierre, our Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg post-game show continues. And we will recap a 68-63 win for the Pierre Governors. The Governors pick up their 12th victory of the season. They are now 12-7 on the year. And this should definitely help them as far as seeding points concerned. Perhaps they can hang on to that, can acquire that number 8 seed and get a home game in the Sodak 16. Big matchup, Sioux Falls Jefferson on the road Saturday or on Monday night. Of course, we'll have it for you here on River 92.7. Let's recap scoring in this ball game for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. They had 2 double-figure scores. Jack Radel with 19 points, Abraham Camaro with 14, Jackson Brower with 9, Hayden Goff with 6, Logan Nielsen with 6, R.P. McCole with 6 points in the ball game. As Sioux Falls Roosevelt got 12 off of their bench tonight. 3 for Garang Quall. He battled with foul trouble all night long and had to set out a big portion of the first half, and he wound up kind of not being part of the game plan in the second half for Sioux Falls Roosevelt, as he was held to just 3 points in the ball game. Total of 63 for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Rough Riders go to the free throw line 3 times. They were 0 of 3 from the free throw line, but all in all, they took pretty good care of the basketball. Sioux Falls Roosevelt with just 7 turnovers throughout the contest tonight. For the Pierre Governors, they had 3 double-figure scorers, led by Jackson Edmond, the 6'7 senior with 22 points, Lincoln Keenholz with 19, Jacob Mayer with 13 points in the ball game. He hit 3 threes on the night for Pierre. Brecken Kruger with 6, Luke Olson with 3, Cade Kaiser with 3, Christian Bush with 2. The Governors get 8 points off of their bench as well. Pierre goes to the free throw line 10 times. They were 6 of 10 from the free throw line. The Governors did have trouble with turnovers, as they knew going in they were going to face full court pressure, and they did for the most part throughout the contest. The Governors turned it over 15 times, but 6 of them came in the opening quarter after the Governors had a 5-point lead and watched that slip away as Sioux Falls Roosevelt went on a 7-0 run to close out the opening quarter, led 21-9. We seesawed back and forth early in the second quarter. The Governors got the lead back on the 5th lead change of the ball game, led by 8 at halftime, 41-33, 60-51 at the end of the third quarter, and wound up winning this ball game by a 68-63 count. The Governors scored just 8 points in the fourth quarter, but the Governors were able to use defense in the final 2+ minutes of the ball game. They held Sioux Falls Roosevelt scoreless, and they pick up the victory here. 68-63 is our final. We'll take another 2-minute break. Post game will continue on River 92.7.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Hey guys, this is Truett Rogers, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota here in Pierre, South Dakota. And I just want to let you guys know about this beautiful white 2017 Ford F-150 Lariat with 84,000 miles. Loaded up with leather, nav, adaptive cruise, and heated and cooled seats, and a whole ton more. Priced today at $36,995. Stop in at Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota at 518 East Sioux Ave in Pierre. Visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com or call 605-224-7378 and ask for me, Truett Rogers.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Postgame continues here at Ringside Gym. We're just trying to calculate the seeding points, and we gave that up. But the Governors with 41.444 seeding points, trailing Harrisburg. The Tigers with 41.684 seeding points. They will host Watertown tomorrow night. That will be the regular season finale for Harrisburg. But Pierre should move up a little bit, and that should definitely help their cause. They get to the 8 seed or higher. That means they will be at home in the Sodak 16. And, of course, that Monday matchup against Sioux Falls Jefferson, the Jefferson squad 17-1 on the year. It will tell the tale. It will be a big test for the Governors. It will be a 6 o'clock tip-off Monday night. We'll have it for you right here on River 92.7. It is time for our big play of the game. And our big play of the game is brought to you by the folks at Hermanson Endodontics. Let's hear from our fine sponsors, and we will be back and talk about our big play of the game.
Quality comes first at Hermanson Endodontics. Dr. Ryan Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics strives to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but also provides the best possible outcome. They do this by effective and timely communication with your dentist and preserving as much of the tooth as possible using state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre.
Well, as we try to figure out what our big play of the game is, we start keeping track of things as they occur throughout the contest. We talked about the 6 turnovers that the Governors had in the opening quarter. That allowed Sioux Falls Roosevelt to actually get the lead at the opening quarter, 21-19. And the Governors come out, they turn it over just one time. In the second half, second quarter, they go to the bench or go to the locker room leading 41-33 at halftime. Well, that was big, but it was big at the time. Our play of the game happened with about 2.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Ben Heisler, the 6'3 senior, scoreless on the night, but he got into a battle with 2 Sioux Falls Jefferson players for an offensive rebound, and he battled, and he battled, and he battled, and he finally got that rebound, which saved the possession. At the time for the Governors, they were able to score the basket to extend the lead. And one thing that Brianna Kuzler, head coach of the Governors, talked about during the pregame interview that we had earlier this evening, she said, these kids have to learn to fight for every possession. And they did just that. That was big at the time, and it helped Pierre hang on to the victory. They win it by a final of 68-63, and it is our big play of the game. It's brought to you by the folks at Hermanson Endodontics. And our player of the game is next. Player of the game brought to you by the folks at Cowboy Country Stores. We'll name our player of the game in 30 seconds.
Anytime is a good time for Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Fill up your tank and your stomach. Hunting the fields, fishing the waters, taking kids to activities, Cowboy Country Stores are ready for you. Feed the family while on the go with delicious foods. Breakfast starting at 5 a.m. Fresh baked pastries, coffees, regular and breakfast pizzas. Federal Bird Stance. Convenience with a capital C. Cowboy Country Stores and Champs Chicken on Euclid and Harrison in Pierre and in Fort Pierre.
Well, we can talk about the player of the game nominees. We can talk about the Sioux Falls Roosevelt double-figure scores. 19 for Jack Radel, 14 for Abraham Camara. But since the home team won, let's reward the home team with the player of the game. Jackson Edmond with a 22-point performance for the Governors, leading the way. Lincoln Keenholz with 19, but we're going to go with Jacob Mayer as our player of the game, the 5'11 senior. He knocked down 3 threes, scored 13 points in the ball game. He was perfect from the free throw line. And in a tight ball game, that is big. And he is our player of the game. And that is brought to you by the folks at Cowboy Country Stores. 68-63 our final. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll wrap up here from Riggs High Gym. This is Pierre Governor Basketball.
Smart grocery shopping takes a little bit of TLC. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre is thrifty, local, and convenient. Do your grocery shopping upstairs. Spacious aisles filled with savings. Shop sporting goods in the lower level. Apparel and footwear for the entire family with brand names like Columbia, Outdoor Research, and Adidas. Hunting and fishing gear, bait and equipment, and guns. Stop by Dakota Mart Gas and save up to 20 cents per gallon every day. Thrifty, local, convenient. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre, your hometown neighborhood market.
It's time to book your flights from Pierre Regional Airport through United.com or American Airlines. If traveling to Denver, schedule your flight at DenverAirConnection.com. The morning flight leaves at 8:20, allowing you to connect with the majority of continued flights. Avoid the crowds. Enjoy no driving and free parking when you fly from Pierre Regional Airport. 50 passenger jets and a 1-hour direct flight to Denver.
Pierre Regional Airport, skip the drive.
Tackle your questions about purchasing your home with someone that has a passion for success. Hi, I'm Sean Lewis, Mortgage Loan Officer with American Bank and Trust. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, I will help coach you through every step of your American dream. I will keep you informed through the entire buying process and help you find the best product for your home goals. Send me an email, give me a call, or visit me at our Pierre location and get started with your American dream. Member, FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Nystrom Electrical Contracting has quality electricians with decades of experience. They offer dependable installation for commercial and residential construction or day-to-day service. Whether you're looking for new construction or remodeling existing buildings or homes, contact your full-service electrical contractor, Nystrom Electric. Visit their website, nystromelectric.com, or call them for estimates on your next project at 605-224-8750. Nystrom Electrical Contracting in Pierre.
Back here at Riggs High Gym one more time as the Governors pick up victory number 12 on the season. 68-63 is our final score as Pierre wins this one as they shut down Sioux Falls Roosevelt, hold them scoreless for the final 2+ minutes of the fourth quarter as they pick up their second victory of the season. One more game remains in the regular season for the Governor boys and girls. The Governors, girls and boys. Girls here at home at 6 o'clock as they take on Sioux Falls Jefferson. That'll be a 6 o'clock tip-off, 5:30 with the pregame on 1060 KGFX. The boys will go to Sioux Falls to take on Sioux Falls Jefferson. That also will be a 6 o'clock tip-off, and we'll have it for you on River 92.7 as Brian Oakland will have the call of that contest. That will determine where the seeding is as far as Pierre. But this victory here definitely for the boys will help them as far as trying to secure at least an 8 seed or higher and see if they can get a home game in the SODAC 16. In girls basketball, it is 57-26. The Pierre Governor girls win, and they will continue their march towards the top of the standings in the AA field in girls basketball. and a big win for them. One more game remains in the season for both of those teams. And, of course, we finish up here on 1060 KGFX. Brian Oakland is in Rapid City covering the state wrestling tournament, and he will have live updates as we work through the evening, so tune in there later on. On your way home from the game, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you that buckling up is the best way to save your life in a crash. Do it for your family and your friends. You have someplace to be. And on our final Gales Gas scoreboard, it is 68-63. The Pierre Governors are victorious. Heather Williams has been our technical director at DRG Media Group's world headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle from Rigside Gym. We bid you all a very pleasant evening.
Pierre Governor Basketball on River 92.7 has been brought to you by Bank West, Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, Dairy Queen, Live Ticket, Overhead Door, Ranky Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, Capital City, Ford, Lincoln Toyota, Kruger Contracting, Century Business Products, and the Brittany Shufflebind Agency. Governor Basketball is brought to you by Lynn's Dakota Mart, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Insurance and Real Estate, First Dakota National Bank, the May Adam Law Firm, American Bank and Trust, Pierre Regional Airport, Nystrom Electrical Contracting, and Access Health Fort Pierre. And Governor Basketball is brought to you in part by Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, TMA, Lariat Lanes, Wagner Auto, Gators Pizza, Pasta and Subs, Bauman Lumber, Ferding Electric, Oahe Federal Credit Union, and Edgewood Healthcare. These special in-game sponsors bring you Governor Basketball. Potsdam Agency, State Farm Insurance, the Hughes County Sheriff's Department, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Central Dakota Eye Care, Envirotech, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, Wealth Partners, Ameriprise Financial, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, and Gales Gas Service. The proceeding has been a presentation of DRG Media Group Sports on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7.